Hey, what's going on, guys? We're going to rip and roar right now. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is the speed of getting things done. Now, most people drown in information, and successful people do something that's a little bit different. They convert information into action at a high rate of speed, and that is the separator. Now, everybody has access to podcasts and books and mentors and frameworks and playbooks and information because the internet is no longer scarce, but movement is. And here's the truth that most people don't want to hear is that miracles follow movement. Yeah, that means you got to go do stuff for stuff to work. Not thinking, not talking, but movement. Speed matters. So when you move, two things happen immediately. First, you create momentum. And momentum solves problems that planning never will. And second, you get feedback, real feedback, not imagined outcomes like this worked, that didn't. I can instantly correct it. I know what I did wrong. I'll do this. And when it doesn't work, and it often doesn't when you try something the first time, you didn't fail. You either won or you learned a lesson. You just found out where not to go. That data is priceless because that data is hidden. So if you want to get to the real data of how things work, you have to go out and try it. And when it doesn't work, you will be given the life lesson of how to do it the right way. And there isn't a manual for that. You see, every iteration sharpens the next decision, and every rep increases the odds. And every single move collapses uncertainty, but only if you take that first leap and you move. So look, most people sit in analysis mode and mistaking preparation for progress. They talk, they debate, they polish ideas that never see the light of day. Meanwhile, doers get enough information, they pull the trigger, and they adjust in real time. And this is not about being irresponsible. There is a time and a place to measure twice before you cut. I agree. But most people live there far too long. And high performers know the difference between reckless action and decisive action. They gather what matters, ignore what doesn't, and then they execute. Speed doesn't eliminate risk, but speed does reduce risk because it shortens the feedback loop. You don't learn by standing still, you learn by going. So if you were waiting for certainty, you're going to be waiting forever. If you're waiting to feel ready, you won't move. So here's the simple plan. Do it, learn from it, do it again. Love you guys. See you soon.